writing the basic essay. And the basic essay is going to be very similar to the basic paragraph. The basic paragraph has the top of the bun, which is right here, and then it has the details right here, and then it has the wrap-up or conclusion right here, which is the bottom of the bun. But where this differs is instead of three details, we're going to have the body of the essay, which means we're going to have 3 detailed paragraphs. So it's like having a bunch of mini burgers inside. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Do a direct comparison, and you can see it's the same exact graphic, but in the paragraph, we just have several supporting details. In the essay, there's going to be 3 to 4 paragraphs where the writer goes into greater depth, each paragraph supporting the thesis statement. So these are your detailed paragraphs. So do you see how they're the same, only this is more, has more elaboration? Does that make sense?
Yes.
So then here's the 5-paragraph essay research paper writer form, the fill in the blank, that's the example. It's in your 10 minutes to better study skills. So knowing that, we have an introductory paragraph that's going to tell us what we're going to be talking about, and then we're going to have 3 detailed paragraphs, and each detailed paragraph needs a main idea and at least 3 details, and then we'll have a concluding paragraph. Yes, detailed paragraphs are not just expanded. They're sentences that are expanded, but they also give you a little bit more information. So I'm going to give you an example using this form here, and it's this part down here. The introductory main idea paragraph. And I'm going to read it to you because this is important to understand, because I'm going to really give you some specific ideas for how to construct this type. So the first main idea paragraph that's on this page, on page 46, it goes like this. History is a study of the past. If you pull the word history apart, you get his story. You can also think of it as her story, since history is stories from the past about people, both men and women. We learn about history in several ways. One way we learn about history is through oral history. Other ways of learning about history are from primary sources, secondary sources, and from artifacts. So you see, I've listed some specific ideas here. One of them was learning through oral history. So that's the first paragraph. I expand on that idea. Then I say other ways of learning about history are from primary sources. Second supporting paragraph, primary sources. Right here, and here was the oral or spoken history. Then I talk about secondary sources. That's right here, secondary sources. And then I talk about from artifacts. That's right here. Then the concluding paragraph says, finding out about the past can be done in many ways. You can learn directly from people, from diaries, photographs, or newsreels. You might also check out your history book or local museum for additional information. You can also use your computer to access copies of original documents, photographs, letters, and recordings to learn about history. Today, learning about history is easier than ever before. So now I'm going to change my color of pen, and you're going to see you can learn directly from people, diaries, photographs. That's straight from this paragraph. Then I say you can check your history book or local museum for additional information. That's right here in the primary sources. Then it says you can also use your computer to access original documents, photographs, letters, and recordings. Right here. And even into here. And then there's a general statement to end at the end. So the concluding paragraph is going to refer back to everything you've talked about, and the introductory paragraph is going to refer to everything that you're talking about. So does that make sense?
Yes. Yes.
Okay. So with that in mind, I'm going to show you what we just did. So we have our essay pattern here, and this is, we have the introduction, we've got main body, and we have conclusion. So another way of thinking about this, we can put our main body ideas into different patterns. And so this is one of the important things that I wanted to share, that we've got our introduction up here, we have our introduction up here, and then we've got our main body, and then we have our conclusion. So we can think in terms of writing the main body according to the past, the present, and the future. We can think in terms of something personal, and then something from the family, and then something from a social group. We can think in terms of an individual, the community, or your whole state, or the whole nation. And if you're doing the nation here, then the third one will be the world. If you're doing the state, the third one would be the nation, because you want to go from smaller to bigger. So, and we've done the same thing here, from personal, just me, to my family, to my whole social group, from the individual to the community to the nation.